We sort of go right to the beginning of your career. What made you take up boxing as a child in Louisville?
Well, at 12 years old, someone stole my bicycle. I went to a home show where they display cars and refrigerators and household utensils and everything. And I went there and left my bicycle outside and came out. It was a drizzling rain that night, Saturday evening, about 9 o'clock. The bicycle was gone. I just got it for Christmas. Somebody asked me, I asked whether it was the nearest police officer. And they said in the basement, the same building that I just came out. And a fellow named Joe Martin was training amateur boxers in a room about this size. And he asked me to take out an application and learn how to fight so I can beat the fella up in joking fashion who stole my bicycle. So I started boxing.
This led you on eventually to the Olympics. Was this your goal as a child and as a young man? Did you see that the best thing you could ever do was to be an Olympic champion?
I knew nothing about Olympics when I started, nothing. I just boxed just to get on the local television show called Tomorrow's Champions. Every week at Saturday in Louisville, Kentucky, we have a show called Tomorrow's Champions. And you've heard of the Kentucky Derby.
Sure.
That's where they have the races where I lived. I lived across the street from where they have the race every year. Anyway, I just wanted to get on local television, and I found out how good I was, and I kept on fighting. People say I'm conceited, I talk too much, but they must have pity on me. It's hard to be humble when you're as great as I am.
Truly great people in history never wanted to be great for themselves. All they wanted was the chance to do good for others and be close to God. If you even dream of beating me, you better wake up and apologize. Silence is golden when you can't think of a good answer. To be a great champion, you must believe you are the best. If not, pretend you are. It's funny, but those who hate me the most sometimes inspire me the most. I don't trust anyone who's nice to me, but rude to a waiter, because they would treat me the same if I were in that position. Service to others is the rent you pay for your room here on earth. Jokes? There are no jokes. The truth is the funniest joke of all. I calculate that I took 20,000 punches, but I earned millions and kept a lot of it. I may talk slow, but my mind is okay. I know I can learn to hit without getting hit. Champions are made from something they have deep inside of them. A desire, a dream, a vision. They have to have the skill and the will, but the will must be stronger than the skill. Don't count the days, make the days count. He who is not courageous enough to take risks will accomplish nothing in life. The greatest victory in life is to rise above the material things that we once valued most. I am the astronaut of boxing. Joe Louis and Dempsey were just jet pilots. I'm in a world of my own. A rooster crows only when it sees the light. Put him in the dark and he'll never crow. I have seen the light and I'm crowing. I am America. I am the part you won't recognize. But get used to me. Black, confident, cocky, my name, not yours, my religion, not yours, my goals, my own. Get used to me. My principles are more important than the money or my title. What keeps me going is goals. When I won the Golden Gloves in 1960, that made me realize I had a chance. And when I won the Olympics, that sealed it. I was the champ. Too many easy victories can ruin a fighter just as much as a long line of defeats. It's in my blood to be around people while I was training. People don't realize what they had till it's gone. Like President Kennedy, there was no one like him. The Beatles, and my man Elvis Presley. I was the Elvis of boxing. The critics only made me work harder. Live every day as it were your last, because someday you're going to be right. Superman don't need no seatbelt. It's hard to be humble when you're as great as I am. Only a man who knows what it's like to be defeated can reach down to the bottom of his soul and come up with that extra ounce of power it takes to win when the match is even. I am the greatest. I said that even before I knew I was. I have never heard anything that affected me like those words. Heavyweight champion of the world. Wisdom is knowing when you can't be wise. The man who views the world at 50 the same as he did at 20 has wasted 30 years of his life. I shook up the world. Me. We. I've made my share of mistakes along the way. But if I have changed even one life for the better, I haven't lived in vain.